Hi guys, and in this video, we'll be learning more about HTML. So in the previous HTML video, I taught you guys about how to make a basic HTML page in your text editor and how to view the output in a web browser. So in this video, you'll be learning about more tags, new of them, and also new attributes in them and what and all functions you can do with it. So let's get started with the p tag over here. So the p tag is usually used for writing paragraphs in your web. So I'll just write a normal sentence over here. Hello everyone, I am learning to use the p tag. It's fun. Hope you enjoy it too. So this makes a paragraph between the opening and the closing p tags. So this is the syntax of how you write a paragraph in your web page. You can print the same sentence over here without using the p tag also, but the basic difference between using the p tag and not using the p tag to print the same sentence is that using the p tag, it automatically adds spaces between any stuff which comes below the p tag. Let it be anything, another paragraph or any other sentence, it automatically adds a space. So if you have more than one paragraphs to be displayed in your web page, you can use this p tag because it's going to add spaces between them automatically, and also you can present your stuff in the web page neatly, and also it's going to be attractive to look. So this is the p tag. Let's go for the next one, which is the font tag. So the font tag is also like the p tag, used for displaying text, but the basic difference between the p tag and the font tag is that font tag is used for small words or sentences, whereas the p tag is used for big paragraphs. As I had showed, now it can even contain novels or something like that as a paragraph. So now this font tag has some attributes for decorating the text you write in between the opening and the closing tags. So the font tag has an attribute called face, which is used for specifying what kind of font style you want to use for the text in between you write. So I'll give it as Arial over here. You may give any other of your wish, but I'm giving here Arial. So whatever text I type in between the opening and the closing font tag is going to be displayed in Arial in the web browser. So this is the function of the face attribute. Next, I have the size attribute. The size attribute, what it does is that it gives the size of the text you use in the web browser. So I give here 8. This size over here is mentioned in pixels. We need not write the pixels in the size attribute in between the quotes, but this 8 over here mentions the size of the text which will be displayed in the web browser. So this is the function of the size attribute, and we have a color attribute which is going to mention the color of your text which you write. So I'll give it here blue. So these are the three attributes which we generally use with the font tag for decorating the text you write in between it. So this is the font tag. And also to note that there are some additional tags which don't have a closing tag. These are some exceptions which are called as empty tags, which I'm going to tell you. So the empty tags are BR, HR, IMG, and so on. So we'll just remove the IMG for now, and we'll learn only about the BR and HR tags now. So the BR tag generally stands for a line break. So it is used for giving voluntary breaks wherever you need in your web browser. So this doesn't have a closing tag, so you can give as many BRs you want like this. It is all used for a line break. So the number of BR tags you give, it's going to mention the number of line breaks in your web browser. So this is the BR tag. The HR tag over here is used to give a horizontal line in your web browser. So it's just going to display a horizontal line wherever it is displayed. It can also have attributes like color, which is going to mention the color of the line. Again, I'll give it here as blue. And it also has a size which mentions the width or the thickness of the line, which I'll give it as 5, also in pixels. So this is how you mention a horizontal line in your web browser using the HR tag, and this also doesn't have a closing tag. So now we'll see a basic web page with the 4 tags I've said now, and we'll see the output. So as I said, any web browser always starts with a HTML tag, but some people prefer to write this doc type. So I do prefer. Then we start off with the HTML. Then we go to the head. Then we come to the title, and then learning new tags, and next slash head. Then we come to the body. Oh, sorry. So here we come to the body. So all the tags which I said right now, we are going to code it in the body. And also to note that there are extra headers called as h1 or h2, h3, h4, like that till h6, which gives you the option to add headings in your web page. So I'm giving here as h1, hello everyone, and slash h1. So this needs to be closed. So like that till h6 you have the heading option. So you can give 6 types of headings in your web browser. So this is an additional thing which is going to be mentioned in your web page or going to be displayed in your web page when you show the output. So this is an additional option or an advantage for you to make your web page more interesting and also more attractive by using this h1 tag to h6 tags for headings. So I've given this over here. You can use more if you want. I just know one, but the maximum of this, as I said, is still h6 only. There's no tag beyond that. So we'll go on to next. As I said, the p tag. Hello everyone, I am learning about this paragraph tag. It's fun. Hope you enjoyed it. So the same sentence, and we close it. So we'll use the font over here to mention what kind of font you want to display in the p tag over here. So I'll open the font tag over here and just give a color to it as blue. If you don't mention any size or face to the font tag over here, the web browser is just going to display the default size or face which is coded with the web browser over there. So many web browsers have many defaults, but the thing over here, whatever web browser you use, it's going to display the default for it. So I am just giving the color to it over here. And if you don't mention the color also, everything over here, the text is going to be mentioned in black. So that is the default color for any web browser. So for that, I have mentioned here blue so that it looks a little attractive. And to close the font tag. And also one important thing over here is that we have opened 2 tags over here. So it is important to close the tag which we open latest first, and then the first tag which we open the next. So I'll repeat it again. If we have opened 2 tags back to back, the tag which you need to close first is the one you opened the later part, and the one you need to close the latest is the one you open the first. So like this, I've opened the p tag first over here, I've closed it at the end. I've opened the font tag next, I've closed it the first before closing the p tag. So this is the general syntax for opening and closing tags when you have more than 2 tags opened over here like this. So let's close our body now. And since our body is over, our HTML page is also over. So now let's save this, and I'll give you the output of this code in the web browser. And also one more thing, we'll just add another p tag so that I'll show the output of how two p tags work over here for extra beauty for your web page and also organizing your web page neatly. So I'll just say goodbye and close it. So we have two p tags over here. When we open this on our web browser, I'll show you the output. So we'll save this as HTML demo.html. I'm saving this. So I've saved this as HTML demo. Now we'll see the output of this on our web browser. See here, the h1, the hello everyone, as we mentioned inside the h1 tag, has come in bold over here. So every browser default adds this bold and this black color to any text written inside the h1 or h2 or h3 or till h6 tags like this. So next we have the paragraph tag output over here in blue, as we had mentioned the font color over there, and we have seen the sentence already in the code over there, and it has printed over here. And the next, as I had said, there's a space between both the paragraphs over here, and just because we didn't mention the color for the goodbye over here, it has come in default black. So now we'll see about the working of the BR and the HR tags now, which I'll be showing in the same code I have opened now. There we go. So yeah, back to the code in the text editor. So now I'll be showing you the working of the HR and the BR tags now. So I'll give a line break in the P tag over here. I'll give two. So I've given two line breaks over here. And after this goodbye, I'll give a HR. I'll give its color as green and its size equal to 5. So we are having these two BR and HR tags over here. So now again, we'll go see the output of this after saving this. So once again, we are back to the web browser for seeing the output. So in the previous output which we saw, this hello everyone was in black and bold. It is the same now because we didn't do any change to it now. Even the P tag, we didn't do any change to it. It's the same sentence. It's the same blue color of the text. And this is also the same. Now comes the change where the goodbye is moved down by 2 lines. So we had mentioned 2 line breaks after the paragraph tag. So this is the working of the BR tag over here. So the line break tag, we had mentioned 2 of them. So 2 line breaks over here. And after those 2 line breaks, what came was the P tag with the goodbye. So that is why after 2 line breaks, after the hello everyone sentence, it has come goodbye. And after that, we had mentioned the HR with size 5 and color green. So it has come over here with size 5 and color green. And this is the working of the BR and the HR tags. And hope you like this video. We'll be looking more of new tags in the coming videos with images, tables, and all that. And for now, goodbye, guys. And please like, share, and subscribe to my channel.